In a world where every person, place, and thing is seemingly compromised, I want you to remain uncompromised. I want you to walk in your authenticity. And oftentimes, we get so bogged down by the cares of this world because we suffer from a thing our generation has coined. It's called FOMO and YOLO. I must tell you the practical tools of how to get over your compromise. But in order to do that, I must tell you about a time where I became compromised and I did not walk in my authenticity. The time that I became compromised and I lacked authenticity was because I feared missing out, because I knew that as growing up, I was missing something. I grew up to a wonderful village, a wonderful Jamaican village, but I did live a sheltered life. And it caused me to wonder, well, what else is out there? What else could I be doing or should I be doing based on societal peer pressures? And it caused me to begin, once I got to college, to indulge myself in the cares of this world. There was a void on the inside of me, and I began to fill it with substance abuse, with alcoholism, with illicit relationships that profited me absolutely nothing. I entered into what we call situationships, Netflix and chill type relationships, the ones where you start off watching Netflix, but Netflix ends up watching you. I began to engage, and it got so bad to the point where I was a shell of myself. I suffered from identity theft, identity crisis, and I didn't know who I was or whose I was. All of my decisions came crashing down, and I faced jail time, I faced homelessness, and I faced being kicked out of my dorm. It was one specific night. I was in another situationship with an individual I barely knew. I was so gone that I attempted to trespass on the private property of my dormitory. And as I began to try to break in, I thank God now that I could not find my keys, because now I know it was divine intervention. And so as I was struggling for my keys, the RA met us at the door, and she said, I need the both of you all to come with me because the police are at the front desk to greet you and your partner. And as we made our way to the front of the dorm with the cop there, he gave me 3 options. He said, Natasha, either you and your partner can get in the back of my squad car and you'll be booked immediately. He says, you can go back to your dorm and send him on his way, or you can both leave the premises together. It's up to you to decide. What ended up happening was that I made a decision that I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I had to make a decision to be done with what I was going through. The revelation came to me that you're gonna have to do 3 things in this life. You're gonna have to go, you're gonna have to grow, and you're gonna have to glow. But in order to do that, you're gonna have to say no mo to FOMO. You're gonna have to tell YOLO to let go, and you're gonna have to go, grow, and glow. You have to make a decision to go away from people, places, and things that mean you no good and do not serve your purpose. The next thing that you need to do is to grow in self-affirmation. That means every morning I need you to get a yellow sticky pad and begin to write who you are and reaffirm. And as you grow in self-affirmation, the last thing I need you to do is glow up. So glow up means you surround yourself by people who imparts words of wisdom to you. And as you go, as you grow, as you glow, I want you to stay connected with me at www.natashajugger.com. I'm here out there today, and I want you to engage in the 3G connection. Let's go, let's grow, and let's glow. And I'll see you at the top.